So you remember, I'm going to install the hooks, and I wanted to pre-drill. So I got a drill bit, and I made sure the bit was just a hair smaller than the threads. Boy, that's pretty close. I'm going to try that on one. In fact, I could maybe go just a little bit less than that one. And here's a tip for you. When you're using your a drill like this, when you get ready to tighten it up, tighten one and then flip it around, tighten the next one. Turn around and tighten the next one. You don't want to just use one of these and tighten it up, because you might think you're on there and then maybe this thing starts chattering and it pops off or something as you're drilling. I always like to do that. And I think what I might want to do is, got to be careful here. The thing is, I don't want the drill bit to be too big, or those threads might not be nice and tight. So I may make a decision here, and I've got some other bits here, and I've got the next one down. I could always start from that, and if it's too hard to tighten this up by hand, I can go ahead and then try the next bit. Okay, so I'm going to leave that one there, and I could also use this bit and ream it out, you know, later. It's always good to go just a hair small rather than just a hair big. Okay, so I'm going to tighten one side, tighten the next side, go around like that. That's the proper way to tighten one of those up. Okay, now I'm ready to drill my hole. See, you can do this. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to enable to have you install your bikes. Do it yourself and save money. I'm getting ready to drill this, and I probably should have some goggles on or some sunglasses or something. I don't know where they're at, so I got to be careful. Last thing I want is to have dust come down in my eyes and stuff. Okay, so that's where I'm going to drill. That's probably good. Okay, now I've got to take my hook and see. I think the hole's going to be a little bit too small, but I'm going to see here. I'm just going to do it by hand and see where we go. Right up through the sheetrock. Obviously, that's not going to hold anything. Okay, now I can just use this as a crank. And it feels like I'm going. Boy, that's going good. I think I'm going to go around one more time, and I want these facing this direction for the tire. Oh, wait a minute, I want them facing this way for the tires, right? I got to kind of remember what I'm doing. Like that. I think I'm going to turn it another time here. I'm going to get it snug. Okay? Just going to kind of line it up like that. And I can put it there, or if I'm too close to the garage door opener, I can flip it the other way, so when I lift up the bike, I don't have to be right up next to that, right? Okay, so I can, let's just turn it one more go, shall we? That, boy. Okay, that looks pretty good right there. Okay, presto. I got one hooked up there. That feels nice and solid. Now I'm going to drill my next hole. I'm glad I didn't use the bigger drill bit to drill that. And I just poked these in once I found the center. That way I attached my tape measure on there, because I did everything myself, and I held my tape measure up like that and measured over 42 inches and then got my next measurements and all that. Okay, I didn't need anybody to help me with this. So I just Did that, okay. And this time, I think I'm just going to have this hook face that same direction, because then this bike can go over here, this bike can go over there. I could face them side by side. This one go there, that one go there. And I'm pretty sure 2 feet is going to be enough in between. Oh, I got screwed up there pretty far. It's already feeling tight. I could probably stop. Looks like that one I went one more go to it. Okay. Like that. Okay. And that looks pretty good. I'm going to look at that and see it's pretty straight. That looks pretty good there. Okay. That's good. All right. There's the 2 ends. Now I'm going to do the other 2 holes the very same. Easy greasy. Now how did I know how far to start those off of the wall? Because see, I had a cabinet over there and I measured the cabinet. The cabinet was 16 inches off the wall. And then what I did is I came back down here to the bike and I took my tape measure from the center of the wheel and measured over, and I figured about 16 to 18 inches to the edge of the tire, because I didn't want the tire to hang over the cabinet up there, because I got to put stuff on the cabinet up there. So I measured over 34 inches off of the wall, and that's how I came up with the edge of where those brackets are, okay? Then I went from there over 42 inches, like I was saying before. Now I'm ready to drill the next 2 holes. Hey, I have company. I have a visitor. Hi, baby.
Hi.
Wow, you don't look like you're ready to help me with these bikes, but we're going to be doing something else, aren't we? Are we ready to do that now?
Almost. No, let's finish this up first.
Okay, because then after that, what are we going to do? You're going to show us how to juice, aren't you?
We're going to juice for the first time.
Yeah, for the first time, we got a cold press juicer, and she's got everything ready for it. We got a little recipe we want to share with you. Hopefully, it's going to be good for our juicing experience. That's coming up. So if you want to see that, check that out. It'll be on my channel soon. Okay, so I'm ready to install the next 2 brackets. Gonna pre-drill just like I did before. And I already determined, I already showed you how I got to the center of the holes. The key is getting the right size drill bit, because had I gone a little bit bigger than that, I don't think the threads would have held. And if I went smaller, I wouldn't be able to screw this in by hand. I first have to go through the sheetrock, which is no holding power. Now, I looked at the other one, I got that facing that direction. Guess I can get up here higher for a little bit more leverage so I don't mess up my shoulder. And that's okay, but I went up just a little bit further, so I'm going to zip it around one more time. I know I got plenty of meat on the threads right there. I'm going to eyeball that. Facing that straight, that one looks good. And I'm going to do this next one here. See, you can even do these.
I could.
In fact, you want to do the next one? Yeah. I'll do it. I'm all dirty anyways.
There you go, baby.
What was that?
Well, I won't push it too much.
I know, but it's got to go one more. Okay, that looks pretty straight. Now look at that. That looks pretty good right there. I think we're ready for our first 2 bikes.
Okay.
Get on?
Huh?
I like this ladder, and I took it down, but I have to get back up there to undo my cord. It's a little giant. I use this for all kinds of stuff. It's a little heavy. Nowadays they have a new one that's not as heavy as this one. And you can extend the legs out, you know, to get up high. This ceiling's 9 foot and it's nice and easy to get to. And inside my mom's house, she's got up to 13-foot ceiling, so I need to get up there to do different things. And it's nice and easy with this little giant. Boy, it's hard to pull out of there because no extension cord has ever been in that side of it for 11 years. Almost like brand new. Okay, so just pop the sides of these. Whoop. And then it snaps into place. And I can carry it off of here. I got my lumbar back support on. I always use that whenever I do any work. Okay, you got to get one of those. They cost you about 20 bucks at the store. Okay, let me get this out of the way. And I'm hoping I can reach that. You think I can do it? You think I can reach that high with the bike? I think I can.
Maybe.
I'm going to put my gloves on for this.
I don't think so. I think you'll need the steps to
Now, does it matter which bike I put on first?
the lightest one,
Of the
probably.
2 bikes that I'm going to put over here. I don't think it really matters too much. I think I can do it. I don't know. Which way do you want the wheels? Or
That's
the
good.
handlebars? You want the handlebar
That's
facing
good.
that way or this way?
That's good, the
Oh,
way you
look
have
at
it.
this. I can't.
Yeah, you
I'm
can't
not going
reach
to be
it.
able to do it. I'm going to have to get up on a little
Step still.
step stool. I'm just not tall enough
Nope,
to do this.
it's
Okay.
alright.
That's okay. I've got a little step stool. Be right back and show you how it's done. Well, that's all I got for this time. But I'll be back with more videos.